knock off the kids.
Okay, when we come back, a group of young actors stage a passion play that stirs up controversy in Jesus of Montreal. This is an angry film that also has a sharp-edged sense of humor as it attacks the values of a consumer society by telling the story of a group of young actors who are hired to stage a passion play in Montreal. The movie stars the hot young Quebec star Lothaire Bluteau as the man who plays Jesus in the play, and he gets into an argument after the group rewrites the script to reflect new thinking about the role of Jesus.
Ça va pas aimer ça.
Êtes-vous complètement fou?
Quoi?
Jésus-Christ, le fils naturel, soldat romain. La Vierge Marie, une fille maigre. Êtes-vous malade?
The play generates great reviews and enormous business, but also a great deal of controversy from those who don't like this updated version of Jesus' Passion. For the actors, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Catherine Wilkening plays a close friend of Bluteau's, and they talk about an audition she's going to for a TV commercial. Somehow, appearing in the play about Jesus has affected all of their thinking.
J'aimerais bien que tu viennes avec moi.
Où?
Il faut passer une audition pour une pub.
On continue à faire ça?
Ouais, c'est la dernière fois. J'ai promis d'y aller. Et puis, je suis à peu près sûre d'avoir le rôle. Puis ça ferait du fric.
And that conversation eventually leads up to one of the movie's best scenes, in which the young man who plays Jesus flies into a rage when the advertising people want the girl to take off her clothes in front of them, essentially just so that they can embarrass her. It's a modern version of Jesus throwing the moneylenders out of the temple as he attacks these advertising people, and indeed, in a subtle way, the whole plot of this movie mirrors the events in the life of Jesus. And yet, Jesus of Montreal is not really a religious film. It's more of an angry and well-aimed attack on modern values. The movie was written and directed by Dennis R. Kahn, who made a successful film a few years ago called The Decline of the American Empire. This film seems to suggest that the decline is proceeding right on schedule.
Well, Roger, I like more the religious aspect than I like the commentary on values, which seem to be so, I guess, sort of predictable. When, for example, right at the beginning, when we meet the actors and we see these dilettantes who are attending the play, and the woman runs up to the guy and says, "Oh, you're the greatest actor of your generation." I thought, you know, that's okay. That's sort of predictable. Yeah, it's sort of sophomoric level. I thought that the social commentary and also the girl in the commercial ad, it does seem to be soft. I was more interested in the film, and maybe it's what I really wanted the film to do, was to take me into a more religious arena, like Scorsese's Last Temptation of Christ, to really move me in some way, to show the spirit, to, you know, again, it's been done many times in films, bring Jesus to today's world.
And did it do that for you?
Not as much. Not as much. And it makes me want to almost endorse Last Temptation of Christ and have people go to their video stores and rent that picture.
Yeah, but they've seen that, or at least they should have seen that. So now here's another movie that really is a different kind of film. I mean, the end of the film, which I will not reveal, but if you can remember how he is able to bring happiness into the lives of some other people at the end of the film, to me was very moving, because this is kind of a bottom line sort of thing in which his life did stand for something after all.
And I guess that's the spiritual moment is what I wanted, and I think the film wasn't tough enough with itself in doing that. Now let's recap